Vai se Mary siellä?
Don't you know who you're dealing with?
Se.
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait, do ya?
Onko sä kännissä se hyvä kello?
Terrible for keeping you
Kännissä kuin leijona.
John.
Eihän toi Mary kuulunut juoneen.
mutiny on board, so
Ei sitä tiedä.
you see what I have to put up with. All right, helmswoman, to the cabin with you. Onward.
Yeah, I can't.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us. Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me?
I got the bedroom.
I'll just be a minute then. I think you've already suffered enough.
Okay.
Whatever.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay?
McDonald's. Siellä on joku nappas sen.
Oli.
I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Oh, palaks. Ota Pertti.
Fair enough. The truth is, I didn't solve it.
Olisin pistänyt Xan.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make
toi
Guns
Sonia?
Gym the
Vai oliko
best
se-
in the
Ehkä se oli
city.
Sonia.
Who would have
Kyllä se
ever
varmaan oli.
guessed it, huh?
I'm happy for her. She's been through a lot, and honestly, I wasn't sure she'd make it.
Well, she hasn't just yet. But she will in time. Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gill, the
Okay,
German
loma
doctor,
alueella.
even Mitchell.
Naista homma.
I would have never suspected him.
Se tästä.
Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
Aina
Hyvä jakso.
y.
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon?
No niin, reaktio.
Any
Kyllä.
idea who that could be?
No,
Mislead.
I'm sure this comes as no surprise, but it was Angus Mitchell himself. In fact, you gave me the lead by telling me he was a doctor.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm glad I could help. Although, you see, besides my esteem for Joe and
Cats
Sonia,
and Lion with
this
Thor.
ordeal
Kun nää Cats and Lion.
really hits close to home.
Nyt meni vähän
I
ohittaa.
don't follow. How do you mean?
Sports are my livelihood. Do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
How do you know that?
What?
Oh, wait. Sonia told you.
Yes, that's it. Sonia told me.
That's funny. I never told Sonia.
Well then, do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
B vai A?
B.
All of them?
Luckily, no. But a lot. So far, the papers only talk about bodies down at the docks and an illegal lab. Not one has mentioned the athletes. But if one word gets out, this agency's future could be on the line. Not to mention Sonia's and the gym's. Could I ask you to be discreet?
Sure. I'll be discreet. For a bonus.
Oh, sure. I get it. How much are we talking about?
Miljoona.
Eli 10 times.
No, pistä.
Twice the
Pistä.
amount we agreed.
En.
That seems fair enough. Anyway, that's it. Julie has your check.
But not too
Don't
much.
forget to- As for your bonus, I'll send it along soon. Don't worry about it. Thank you again, Blacksad. I don't know what state Sonia would be in if it weren't for you.
I had to act, then and there, or let Thorpe get away with it.
Excuse me for not standing.
Excuse.
No, I won't excuse you. I know you could stand if you wanted to.
What? Ottaako aseen? Laskee päässään.
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
No?
Mä sanoisin, että
According to Spano, the mastermind was a certain surgeon. I thought it was Mitchell, but now I know the truth. A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
No, voitko se on pakko? En osaa sanoa kumpi
A
noista.
highly skilled sniper. And I think it was you who shot Randall Lee at the hospital.
Mistä kuultaan pommitus siinä on snipe tai...
How could I possibly do that? I hired
Ne
you
kai
to
ihan
solve this
hirveesti
damn
oikeesti
case.
Kyllä
You think
nyt
that's
enemmän.
what a
Tai siis...
murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall
Nyt
Lee and
jännittää.
Gil to give me a scare. And when
Ai,
all
pitää
that
valita.
failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
No, Bertta tai Y.
Depends on the prey.
Ja painetaan nappulaa. Cigar.
Put yourself in my place for a minute.
No, I won't.
You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You
Näyttää tosi
encourage
hyvältä
her
toi silkkihuivi.
to further her
Se
education.
näyttää tosi silkkiseltä.
You
Okay.
Mikä
comfort
tuolla
her
kaulassa?
when she misses
Kiilto
her
just
mother
sun kurkussa.
and her father.
Pöydälle tuhkasi
Tuolla toisella ei oo silkkistä kravattia.
Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good
Se on vaan koko ajan samassa kohtaa. Se.
until one day,
Se ei
out of the blue, an accident cripples you.
Mut se on
An old
elävän
friend,
näköinen.
Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
Ihan sama.
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so... He was the
Yeah,
guinea
was that the
pig
guinea
for the
pig,
new
yeah.
operation. And yet,
Ja mitä?
when the drug started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now. You stop it.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it. Do you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
Pom pom pom.
I won't let anyone wreck my life.
Se otti luodit
Niin
ammukset pois siitä.
Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your
Niin se oli toi, joka sen.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorpe.
Sun pitäis pyörähtää ton.
Mä en mieti. Että onhan niinku suoraan murhayritys, jos se yrittää ampua kuitenkin. I heard it all. No niin, Sonia, nyt sä lähit lusimaan sitten.
Ois pitänyt kahalla.
Sonia Dunn. You are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe.
Sentä saa, kun kantaa pyssyä mukana.
Mhm.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Just shut up.
Ois pitänyt halata.
No ei se olisi muuttanut lopputulosta mihinkään.
Ei, mutta se olisi ollut ystävällinen teko. Olisi ottanut, että no, sä teit oikein, vaikka teetkin väärin.
Sonia should never set foot in jail.
Blacksad, don't.
X vai A?
X.
Put yourself in her place. One of the only two people you love
Go,
in this
go,
world
oikein
kills the
vastaus
other
toikaan,
out of
mutta-
sheer greed. Isn't that enough to drive you mad?
No, there's no way this could work. How do we hide this? John?
I killed X.
I'll put the bullets back in the gun. Thorpe had me at gunpoint, but I was faster. We're doing the right thing, Chief.
John, why do I end up getting my hands dirty every time I'm close to you?
Because I'm filthy.
Dirty! Joo.
Semmonen.
Miten tää taas meni tähän?
Pisis hätä, mutta ei varmaan hyvä tässä kohtaa enää mennä.
Onko jo housussa?
Se ei ole. Nyt sen tämä varmaan loppuu tämä seikkailu tähän.
Miltä tää vähän vaikuttaa? Tää oli meri.
Niin se on se kahvilatäti tyttö.
Niin.
Läpi näkyy ton mekko. Onko?
Joo.
After everything that had happened,
Meissä on SQ-kardia.
Square
thing I
card.
was interested in was the
Et oo koskaan kuullut.
Olen.
before the fight. Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated.
Eiks
Whether
me
anyone would listen to me?
pistetty point se jommankumman voittoon? Aikaisemmin.
Pistettiin. Katsotaan nyt tuleeks rahat takas.
Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case. Did I have a clear conscience? Would I have made
Tämä on
the
semmonen
same
peli, mitä
decision
mä en välttämättä
if
yksin
given the
pelaa.
chance?
Sitä sopii silleen niin kaksin pelaamiseen ja striimaamiseen. Tai ei välttämättä molempia, mutta siis silleen, että en yksin.
Joo, tää on kyllä semmoinen, paitsi että tässä välillä näitä pitää reagoida nopeasti.
Joo, siis silleen, että jos striimaissa olisi joku katsomassa, niin silloin se siitä tekee kaikki päätökset silleen, että niinku, tällä kun kaksin pelaa, niin sit sen päätöksen tekeminen on nopeampi.